I trained only on Zwift for 4 weeks. No outdoor runs, just the treadmill. And here's what happened. My 5k PB dropped from 26:48 to 26:22. That's 26 seconds off in just 1 month. But there's a twist. The wind was brutal on the retest day, full headwind on the out section. So realistically, could have been faster. And then 2 days later, I ran a 10k PB, hitting 26:44 for 5k, right in the middle of a hilly 10k. So yeah, good progress. The context, the past block was all treadmill, structured workouts on Zwift, threshold runs, and a bit of speed work, all from a plan I created as a best-selling coach on Training Peaks. If you'd like to give it a try, there is a link in the description for 100% discount code so you can get the plan completely free. Zwift suited my schedule, took the pressure off the weather and daylight, and gave me really consistent pacing. I focused on technique, cadence, and form, the kind of stuff you can actually see improving when you're on the treadmill using data feedback. By the end of the 4 weeks, my pace felt smoother and I'd built that engine again. The 5k PB came on a Friday. Windy conditions, legs felt decent but not perfect, and then on the Sunday, the 10k PB, and honestly, I didn't expect both. It showed me the Zwift work had translated, that even with the limited running outdoors, the aerobic fitness had clearly come up. And since then, things have been, a little bit trickier. So I'm back at uni, juggling studies, placements, coaching, massager, training, and my nervous system has hit a bit of a wall. I've been ill, recovered, but my heart rate variability has dropped massively. Let me show you. So in September, my 7-day average heart rate variability sat around 53 to 54. Really healthy for me. But by late October, it had fallen to 38 and has pretty much stayed low. That drop lined up perfectly for when I started to feel run down. And even now that I feel well, my system is not bouncing back. So Science Fit HRV reflects your autonomic nervous system balance, how well your body is switching between fight or flight and rest and recover. When it's low, it usually means your system's under load from training, illness, stress, or just life. In my case, it's probably a little bit of everything. Even though I actually don't feel like it is, I don't feel stressed and worn out. I just feel physically worn out. Every time I've hit this state before, gentle training helps me come back, but sometimes it also knocks me right back down again. So I'm currently walking that thin line, trying to load up my system to wake it up, but not so much that I bury it again. So what does this mean for the sub 20 goal? Honestly, not much has changed. Just the timeline has probably stretched a little bit. I'm still chasing it, and I'm still aiming for the 3rd of May deadline that ChatGPT kindly gave me. But at the minute, it's about recovery, not punishment. I'm learning to listen not just to the numbers, but how I actually feel, because some days even basic stuff feels hard. It's hard, but I keep trying to tell myself that it's not weakness or laziness. It's just my system trying to stabilize itself. I've also made another change. So I am switching from the Rock Wales to the Rock England. Just my May calendar is looking way too heavy. The Rock Wales sits right before, less than a week before, Outlaw, Middle, Aquabike and Sprint qualifiers. So if I try to do it all, I'm going to be asking for injury or burnout. The Rock England will be later on in the season. It'll be a nice fresh challenge. I've not done that one, and it will fit better with my rebuild phase. So next step is simple: recover, rebuild, restart the sub 20 block once my body is ready to handle that intensity again, because the data tells one story, but the real story is learning how to work with my physiology, not fight it. So that's where I'm at. 26-second PB, a 10k breakthrough, a nervous system crash, and a slight tweak to the race calendar next year. So if you've ever been in that limbo, feeling fine but not functioning, you'll know exactly what I mean. Stick around for the next update and I'll show you how I rebuild my training from the ground up to get back on track for sub 20. You check out this next video, it will show you what I got when I did my last 5k PB and also the start of the challenge. Remember to check the link in the description if you want a copy of the plan on Training Peaks completely free.